What is processing in entrepreneurship?
Processing issue has to do with the way you think or your creative mind. Are you a finisher or a quitter? Is what we mean by processing. Because as a person with creative mind, you must always have new ideas, always in your mind. And you must not restrict your thinking to yourself alone. Ask questions. If you do not have clarity from one, ask the second person. Because they said a teamwork always do a very comprehensive job or competent job. So as a thinker, you must always have that mind of finishing, because delegating work to people and seeing that they finish the job, that is what we meant by the word processing mind. So this is very important as an entrepreneur, because in business today is not the way it was uh, 40 years ago or 30 years ago. In the 21st century, you must be a very good thinker, a mind with innovation, new ideas. Because when you have a solid, good ideas, interact with good friends of yours who you think might add more to it and give you a channel, the way forward, how to go about it. This is what I meant by a processing mind or a thinker. Because as a thinker, you must always have that coordination in place, and how your 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 thinking could be transformed into a finished product. So because when your thinking has not been transformed into a finished product, then you've not actually completed the motive of your processing. So as a result, it's always very good for you to have that processing at all time, and your brain must be working around the clock. So this is what is required in entrepreneurship. If you are the type who actually want to go into business, you must not be a laid-back person. You must always be a forward-going person and be willing to ask questions and be willing to take challenges, because in business it does not just go smoothly like that. Sometimes you have the ups and downs, but when you have ups and downs, you must also find a solution to that. That is where management comes in. So as a good manager, in the process of you having a problem or something coming up unexpectedly, you must also find a solution by which you can resolve that problem that comes about. So, and that makes you a very good business person if you can get a solution to it, and you complete the task within a reasonable period, and you are able to defeat the problem that surface within the process. So then that makes your business to move forward.
Let's stand here.
Let me stand here.
Yeah. Near the books. Okay.